Welcome to GrindEffect. For unfiltered truth, press 1 now. Stand by for verification. GrindEffect is politically incorrect news and commentary hosted by Max Veritas and celebrity model Ana Braga. Verification complete.
You are now free to think and speak your mind.
Good evening, America. Max Veritas here again, episode 3. I am joined with my beautiful co-host, Ana Braga. How are you doing?
Hey, Max. What's up? How you doing, America?
So how are you feeling tonight? How's it going?
I'm good.
Good? Yeah?
All good. Yeah.
Yeah? What about the, what are you hearing about this wonderful book that apparently is, we'll call it reality challenged. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
You're talking about the Fire and Fury bullshit?
Yep. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Written by the, well, I guess you would call it the reality challenged individual, Michael Wolff. Yeah. Yeah, him.
Yeah. The last name says it all.
Yeah, right. The wolf in wolf's clothing. Who knew? I mean, but, okay. This is the part that gets to me, right? Okay, so I know you heard about some excerpts of the book, and of course at the beginning it also says that he wrote about things as he understood them. He actually made this statement, like at the beginning, that these are accounts of how I imagined them going. Like he actually says that. So now you have the progressive media heads, and they're sitting here going, "This is insane! No wonder he's insane." And they're quoting it like it's fact.
You're missing the point. This guy is actually very smart because he wrote this book. He knew that the progressives will go nuts and will rush to buy it because they are fat. They live, okay, the progressives, the Trump haters, whatever you call the people that are going insane for over a year now, screaming at the sky. Every time Trump tweets, those people who are like, every time Trump tweets, like they need their fix, okay? They need he tweeted, oh, I have to go, I have to comment, I have to scream and shout, I have to act as crazy as possible. Oh my God, there's a new book out, it's Fire and Fury. Oh my God, I have to rush, I have to buy, I have to read. They know that is bullshit, but they are addicted to Trump, okay?
Well, they're addicted to
Trump.
Really?
They're addicted to Trump, everything involving Trump, hating Trump. These people are addicted to it. This guy is not an idiot. He's actually, I don't want to say genius.
He's an opportunist. I'm not going to tell him.
Of course. Yeah, he's like, look, he's like, I'm going to write this. I'm going to put like whatever I think. Just write up like, let me grab something from my ass and let me write it, excuse my English, and let me put it out there, and the Trump haters are going to rush and buy it because they love this shit. They want to believe it. They want to believe whatever that the opposition writes. They want to believe it. These people are beyond cray-cray.
Well, yeah, of course. But the right side has done it too, where they throw people red meat, and of course it sells, and they're opportunists, and I get it. But the fact that, you see, when right-wing media came out with this type of red meat, it wasn't put on the news as in, look what happened. Like, it was not covered by mainstream media. Now that mainstream media is so heavily progressive, they will literally, the conspiracy theorists on the left side, they will air that. They didn't do that for the right side, So, it's completely out of balance.
Because you said the mainstream media. Of course they're going to report on it. But let me tell you, even CNN, one of their people there, I forgot her name, but she said that most of the stuff that he writes, that Wolf writes, is untrue. That she
Well,
doesn't
of
believe it.
course. He's
So
already
if
known for that.
look, even CNN is saying that the book is bullshit. So if you go out there and buy it, it's because you really want to believe the fiction
Right.
world.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
fiction became facts for these people.
I
Okay,
know.
so this guy's like, oh, I see an opportunity, and guess what? He's going to make millions. And people who read it, they know deep inside it's not true. But hey, maybe if we all say it's true, it becomes true.
Well, yeah.
Ta-da!
That's exactly what it is. I mean, but it's comic, it's sad, but we're going to be dealing. The scary thing is see, it's only been a year. Now, it's going to give us some great entertainment and a ton of great YouTube videos when 2020 happens. But we got to deal with this unhinged craziness for the next 7 years.
So, Max, if I click my heels 3 times, would Trump go away, you think?
I don't know, but maybe you could just scream at the sky some more,
Yeah.
Start screaming.
I mean, like, do they have an idea we actually laugh when they do that? Do they know that? I mean, I wonder if they know that when they throw fits and they scream at the sky, I make more popcorn.
Yeah, well, so do I. And at the same time, they're the one telling us that we are the we're horrible people, we're uneducated, we're classless. Yet who is yelling at inanimate objects or just atmospheric space? Who are those bastards?
We must be very careful. I'm going to tell you something very important right now.
Yeah.
We gotta watch. Okay, every time these people pull stunts, I'm making popcorn. Okay, if I gain weight, I'm blaming on the liberals.
Oh, because apparently. Oh, all right, okay.
Oh my God!
I see what you're doing.
I can't be making popcorn every day. Are you kidding me?
First of all, hold on. It is virtually impossible to get fat off of popcorn. All right.
Like how about like 5 bags a day? I mean,
well, a lot of carbs, but
mm-hmm.
I mean, the fact is that these are potentially harmful because look at the rise of the fury and fear in people on the left. That's why we have these leftists pulling these mass murderers.
Yeah, but why are these books being written? Why is the media continuing? Why are all the movements keep going nonstop? Because Russia. Well, but because it's not sticking. Everything that they throw at Trump is not sticking. So now it's all about let's create a narrative through this book, through whatever it is. Let's create a narrative because nothing else sticks. So the only way we can get him impeached if we prove that he is completely insane.
No, Dr. Evil.
Our president is insane, okay? And they're bringing all these psychologists, psychiatrists, and these people are analyzing a patient through the TV.
I know that. That has to be the most batshit thing I've ever heard because
that is unethical.
I have a background in psychology, right? So like when I hear these people and they're sitting out here in their gender fluid seats at MSNBC and they're talking about our president's mental status and they're belittling him like a little child. Well, I'm sorry, who's the guy who beat Hillary Clinton?
Well, how come he wasn't crazy before?
I'm sorry?
No, how come he wasn't crazy before?
Well, because he wasn't Republican before. That's why it's not crazy.
Oh, but they did the same thing to Barry Goldwater?
Yeah.
They had 1,000 psychiatrists saying he was clinically insane.
Of course they did.
Even while the American Psychiatrist Association, debuted it and said, you cannot do that.
You're right.
You cannot come to a conclusion from a distance. You have to see the patient. You can't treat someone through the TV or analyze someone through the TV or through what you think that person is. I mean, this is unethical. Look, they keep doing this, and they did the stuff in China. They did the stuff in Russia. This is what in these other countries, communist, socialist countries, they lock their leaders if they don't agree with them. I mean, like, where's the part where you disagree with someone politically? But now, because nothing that you're throwing at him because you're pissed off that Trump won, because Hillary was guaranteed. So now let's say that the guy is insane. Let's call psychiatrists. Hey, if that psychiatrist is talking about it, it's true. No, this is unethical. It's not true. You can't see a patient through the TV.
Right.
You can say that person is crazy. You can call the Pope. Hey, the Pope might say Trump is crazy too, because you know how it is. I don't care who you call. That's not how it works. And it's not how it works in a democratic society. Okay?
No, of course not.
This is democracy. We live in a democracy.
Well,
because
no,
you don't.
We don't actually live in a democracy. We live in a constitutional republic.
Nothing works, Max.
Hmm?
Nothing works, you know. They don't respect anything. They don't respect the Constitution.
Well,
the 25th Amendment. The 25th Amendment. They don't even know what it means. They don't even know how you can impeach a president.
No, because, quote
it's not
unquote,
because you're not happy.
Analysts and, specialists in a network are the ones who give them these talking points in their head. The only time they've seen shit like the 25th Amendment being invoked is like in movies or like drama TV.
Yeah, let's repeat it. Well, it's not how it works. And guess what? Trump is not crazy.
I mean,
you are the ones that are crazy, screaming at the sky. Give me a break, okay? You scream at the sky. You put pussy hats on your head.
You're
clearly not for women. You're clearly not for women unless the women agree with you. And you're going to say that our president is crazy. I'm going to really believe you right now if you dress like a vagina and you scream at the sky and you're going to tell me, hey, the president is crazy. Hey, whatever the president is the opposite of you, I'm going right now, I'm going to agree with him because y'all dressing like a vagina with the pink hat. And actually, some of you are like that Linda Sarsour are against women.
Right.
When they ask you
but
for
at the
help.
same time, are the leaders of the Women's March. she's an Islamic champion of women.
Oh, and what did she do to that lady?
I know.
The lady said, because I'm heavy, I'm this size. She told me that I'm not. Oh, but you're not the type that they want to go after. They want to do the sexual abuse. Oh, why? Because you don't think she's attractive. So now you're saying that because she doesn't, she's not attractive in your eyes. No one would want to get near her. This is a woman to a woman asking you for help. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm a woman, and she does not. Linda Sarsour does not represent me as a woman.
No, of course she doesn't represent women as women because she's not. She's a fucking monster. I'm just going to be honest.
Exactly.
She's a complete
I agree
monster.
with
She's
you.
a hypocrite. She's a complete hypocrite.
That? How can you do that to someone? And she is a Muslim to a Muslim. Please help me. The guy is groping me. Oh, he wouldn't go for that type. For your type. Right. Wow. How painful is that? Not only you're not helping me, he's going to continue to do that.
And
you're mocking me. Right. Because I am not thin like you. Okay. Wow, I can only imagine how much it hurts to hear something like that.
Sure. Although I'm not sure the word was as weighted because it was, the psychopath herself. The leader of the women's walk or march movement. Yeah, whatever it is.
I can't. How can you be okay with that? I'm sorry. I don't care. It's all because she's a Muslim. No, it's not because she's a Muslim. I have Muslim friends. It's because she's a cunt. I'm sorry. I said it.
No, she's a cunt. She's a cunt. Do you hear that, everyone? Linda Sarsour is a cunt. Linda, if you're listening, I just want to let you know the memo came in, and it says here under line 2 that you are a flaming cunt.